is Ben R. Williams, and I'm 127 years old. My great-grandkids put me in this here nursing home. They fucking hate me. So really, they said so in the last Christmas card. But anyway, I'm here to tell you the way things used to be, way back in the early days of the 21st century. Back before the Empire, back before the dark times. You see, in those days, we had this thing called No Shame Theater. A place where you could act, you could sing, you could share original thoughts. Now, I'll never forget the fella that started it. His name was Todd Wristwatch or something like that. Whatever. Anyway, the air tingled with our music. The vibe, I still remember now, it's like sitting on an electric fence. Hey, you don't forget that. One day, Todd, he did this special rant, this Archie Levine bit. And then no sooner did the lights go down than soldiers were repelled from black helicopters. All of a sudden, tear gas canisters were bouncing all over the place. People screamed, people panicked. This fellow named Blue peed himself. And just as the stormtroopers were breaking in, there stood Todd, blocking the way. He had a Bowie knife between his teeth, an American flag over his shoulder, a 50-caliber machine gun under his arm. In a flash, laser sights came down and focused on his chest. And then he winked at me. Wink at me, I can't. And then he cut loose with that 50. Spent casings flew through the air like doves in a peace rally. His heart was down, riddled, bleeding out. He looked at me and he said, 6 minutes, lights down. And his eyes went dark. That's what I tell people anyway. Now maybe it didn't go down just like that. Well, maybe you really choked to death on a ham sandwich at McAdoo's back in 2008. But we needed a martyr, you see? And martyrs don't choke to death on ham sandwiches. Not let their mama pass. He wasn't no fucking my cash now, was he? Work with me, people, geez. Well, anyway, after Todd died, we found a new leader. And he took us out to the wilderness. Well, really, the edge of the wilderness, because he didn't have a car and the taxis wouldn't go that far out. Anyway, this man knew everything. We called him El Cinque de Muerto, or just El Comandante. And he told us how to hunt, how to fish, how to stave string, right there to the editor, and just stick it to the man. After my career as a freedom fighter, I came back to society. But still, the revolution was still in my heart. Over the next century, I lived and I loved. As the years slipped by, I married half a dozen times. I tell you, each woman was special. Now, I'm an ordinary cuss, and I admit that. So the day always came when we had to part. But we did it without rancor, without bitterness, because that's the Ben R. Williams way. I took something special from each one, and years later, I committed my reflections to verse. And I dedicated this here chapbook to each of my wives. I call it 6 Twats.
How are you today, Mr. Williams?
Oh, Christ! It's the minister. I ain't deep, you son of a bitch!
I can ask the nurses to bring you to the services this Sunday. I'm going to do a sermon on leprosy and sin.
You do that, and I'll beat you like a Muslim at the Salem Rodeo!
Shall we pray, Mr. Williams?
Look, I'm an old man. You come closer, Reverend. Let's pray. Let's come closer. You come closer. You come closer. Oh, God! Jesus! You've got to be like a catfish. Oh, in a place like this, you have to maintain your reputation. They think you're soft, they eat you alive.
Mary Joseph!
Mr. Williams, you make another shank in arts and crafts class.
I can see my bowels!
You better give that to me, Mr. Williams. Someone might get hurt.
Here.
Now, calm down. We can't have Mr. Williams getting too agitated, can we?
No, you can't have that.
Angels! I see angels!
A place like this is a meat grinder. They'll turn you into sausage if you don't stand up for yourself. In your brain, it'll turn to hominy if you don't use it. So to that end, I made a group here in this place, kind of like that no shame place back in the day. It had 3 rules. The first one, to show your devotion to freedom, you had to keep an open mind. The second one, to show your devotion to art. Well,